How you guys doing? It's 514 Mystic from BookieBullies.com, and this is Breaking Down the Books. Last time I seen you guys, if you guys are following, was on Saturday for the UFC. I gave a bunch of picks, went 3 of 8 on that night, but a lot of the picks that I gave, some of them ended up flat out winning, but just not winning in the method that I gave. So like you could tell, I'm not very shy with methods. But anyways, the last time you guys see me for Breaking Down the Books was on Friday. We went 4-3-2. Sorry, 4-2-1 on the day that day. Gave you guys Cleveland plus 7.0. That was the push, so that was the one push for the night. If you guys picked the hook, you won. So if you took the 7.5, you won. But if you took the 7.0, it was a push. Gave you the Bucks -4, that covered. Give you Boston versus New York under 211.5, that covered. Give you Dallas Stars plus 1.5. Sorry, no. Gave you guys the Dallas Mavericks plus 1.5. They ended up losing in overtime to the Lakers. Gave you the Utah Jazz -4.5. They could not get it done. And gave you Utah versus Sacramento under 215.5. That hit. And San Antonio -6.5. So that hit. So that was a pretty good day of basketball. Trying to replicate the same thing, although we got a short slate today. And that was pretty much that. Um, Gave you the also gave you guys some hockey. Gave you went 4 of 6 in hockey. So Washington -1.5, that hit. Philly versus Jersey under 6.5, that did not. St. Louis -1.5, that did not. Then I gave you Vancouver, Anaheim under 6.0, Winnipeg money line, and Dallas under 2.5. So basically, we had a pretty good day last time we seen each other. If you guys followed, you cashed, and you guys are happy people. If not, then stop fading me because I tell you it's not gonna last very long. I told you a long time ago it's not gonna last very long. So it is what it is. You're not gonna go over 55% fading me. I'm telling you this right now. Anyways, today we got a short slate of games. That's enough for me about this ranting. But before I go ahead and give you guys all this rundown and everything, I want you guys to go ahead and smash that like button, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It should be at the top in the corner there somewhere. Anyway, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that anytime I post these videos, you guys are gonna be aware and you'll be able to get them. Gonna get right into it. We got the Ottawa Senators versus the New York Rangers. Senators got Anders Nielsen at net. Rangers got Gorgiev at net. Georgiev. Always pronounce that name wrong. I'm not sure if I'm even saying it right. Might be butchering his name. I don't really like a play in this game. I think both of these guys are kind of not so great. Rangers, on one hand, they actually won their last two. Ottawa is on a one game. Well, they lost their last game, and only after breaking another nasty losing streak that they were on, they ended up winning with San Jose. But let's face it, who hasn't beat San Jose? You know what I mean? San Jose. Anytime they have Martin Jones at net, you basically bank on them to lose. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't really like a play in this game. A lot of people are probably going to be on the Rangers, and I think this is a pretty evenly matched game. So I'd rather stay away. If anything, I put the under 6.5, but I'd rather not. I'm just gonna stick away from that game. Next, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins, hottest team in the NHL. They've been doing amazing stuff. They actually just beat Ottawa over the weekend, Saturday. They were supposed to. I mean, they were 320 favorites, and they ended up beating Ottawa by a lot of goals. It was like 3 goals. Anyways, if you had the -1.5 in that game, you're a happy man. Today, Boston are favored again. You know, they're 10-1-2 on the season. They got Halak at net, who's 3-1-1, sporting a 2.59 goal against average. You got Matt Murray, who's 7-3-1, well-seasoned goalie, who's played a remarkable amount of games this year. Very good record. 217 save percentage. 217 goal against average, 924 save percentage. Both of these goalies are really good right now. Give me the under in this game. I also like Boston money line just because they're at home, but it's a little bit of a iffy pick. So I lean Boston. I'll probably pick it on my lonesome, but I'm gonna give the under 6.0 as an official play today, and hopefully Matt Murray is gonna be able to withstand some of the heat that these Boston guys are gonna be bringing. Next, we got Nashville versus Detroit. Nashville, stupid favorite like they always are. These guys played to the potential of their opponents. Last time I saw them play was versus Calgary, where they ended up losing in overtime. They've played since then. They've actually played since then, but the last time I saw them was in that Calgary game. They lost to Calgary. They lost to the Rangers. They're not looking so good. Like I say, they play up to their opponent's strength. And right now, they're going to play against Jimmy Howard and the Detroit Red Wings. Jimmy Howard, we all know he's allowing like almost 4 goals a game. horrible. 898 save percentage, horrible. Pecorine 7-0-2. Two losses, both in overtime. He has a 2.19 goal against average, 920 save percentage. It's gonna be a good game. Honestly, I hate to back the Predators, but give me the Predators here, minus 1.5 to make some money today and make us money for a change. I don't like if you guys follow me, you guys are gonna notice that I don't back the Predators very often, and there's a justifiable reason for that. And don't be surprised if this is the pick that makes you lose today. Like I'm gonna bank on them to do what they have to do, but don't be surprised if this is the pick that makes you lose today. I don't see them going on a 3-game losing streak. Certainly not to the Detroit Wings. If they do, it's gonna be unfortunate, but you know they're on a road trip right now, so it would only make sense. But they just took a loss to New York, and there's no real reason for them to lose to Detroit. To lose to two bad teams in a row, it's not gonna be a good look. Sorry, I got the sniffles here. I got a little bit of allergies. Went out to work and had a bad case of allergies, so I apologize if I have the sniffles here. But I'm not sick or nothing like that. I'm not contagious. Last game on the NHL slate got Arizona Coyotes versus the Edmonton Oilers. Hopefully Edmonton got Koskinen at net because if they do, I like the under in this game, which is 5.5. You guys know what I say all the time. Arizona is all about pace. They know how to slow the game down. They play their game very well. And indeed, we got Kemper at net or Kemper at net versus Mikko Koskinen. And Mikko Koskinen been one of them goalies who's been standing on his head, holding down the fort for his team. Edmonton is really not that good. I mean, yeah, they're number one and everything, but they're really not as good as their numbers say they are. I think it's Koskinen doing most of the work for them. They're not even protecting the guy. I mean, 50 shots a game is what they're allowing. When I say these numbers, I'm really just talking exaggeratively, but they're averaging of like they're allowing about 35 shots on goal per game per contest, damn near close to 40 if I'm not mistaken. We could do the rundown, but I'm just trying to beast through this show because it's a short show and I'm trying to keep it short for you guys today as well. But yeah, give me the under in that game. I like Koskinen. I like what Arizona does. They don't have to be the best team, but they're best at what they do, and I love what I see from them. Next, we're gonna get into the NFL, where we got the Cowboys versus the Giants. Cowboys, their spread just been going higher and higher. Yesterday, when I checked, it was at 3.5. I might be wrong. You football heads could correct me, but I'm pretty sure yesterday when I checked for today's game for MNF, it was 3.5 spread. Now it's at 6.5. They should win this game. They should cover the spread, and the game should go under. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys those two picks. I'm going to give you guys the minus 6.5, and I'm going to give you the under 48.5 for them to be able to stump the New York Giants, not to get any sort of touchdowns whatsoever. Maybe just get three field goals for a total of 9 points in the game. And that's basically what I'm seeing going on here. Maybe a 24-9, 25-9, 28-9. All those are under 48.5. So I like my chances here. Moving along, we got the NBA. Short slate of NBA too, but like the most games that we have today are in the NBA. Starting tomorrow is going to be officially 3 weeks. Yeah, it's going to be officially 3 weeks that we're in the NBA. And I'd like you guys to go ahead and smash that like button for me bouncing back after I told you guys that I would. And smash that like button if you guys, just for the YouTube algorithm to let YouTube know that you guys are enjoying videos like these. And comment, let me know how you guys been doing. I'd love to hear. Anyways, starting from the top, we got Washington Wizards versus the Detroit Pistons. Wizards are riding high off of a win that they just came off of. I don't like a pick in this game. Give me no pick in this game. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay away. Detroit probably feels good after beating Brooklyn over the weekend. Starting tomorrow, I'll let you guys know how these guys been doing. As far as spreads go, totals, who's been doing what, and I have some interesting numbers for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Next, we got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn is always at a 3.5 favorite, and they just can't seem to cover. The last time they were 3.5 it was versus Detroit, and almost every single spread that Brooklyn's had, they've either been favorite 3.5 or they've just been underdog flat out. So it's been 3.5 or 4.5, but they've been balancing out at about 3.5. I don't trust Brooklyn in this game at all. The 238, it's a high amount of points, but Brooklyn doesn't play a lot of defense right now, and New Orleans has a very high pace of game. If anything, there's no real small forward on Brooklyn outside of Torian Prince. He's basically the guy who's going to have to guard their go-to guy right now, who is Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram is injured, and he has I think he might have a concussion, but I'm not sure if he's going to be a game time decision or if he's officially out as of today. I could give you guys the update as far as I know, and it seems for now that he's going to be out. Derek Favors is out, injured with a knee. Darius Miller, and we all know that Zion is not going to be playing. And Brandon Ingram is off their injury report, and he's officially going to be playing against Brooklyn today. I like Brooklyn to win, honestly, but I can't keep on giving them and making a fool out of myself by getting those L's. So we're gonna have to watch that game. No plays in basketball yet. Moving along, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Memphis Grizzlies. I like pace in this game. I like the over, simply for the fact that it's all about pace here. We're talking about 100 possessions per game. The 230 seems like a lot of points, but I don't think it's enough. If you guys want to buy down, you could buy down to 225, which is paying about 35 cents on your buck. Only if you're parlaying. As a single, I like the over 230 here, so I'm not going to be shy about it. Also, give me Houston to bounce back after that nasty loss. They lost by 30 yesterday to the to the Miami Heat, and they're still on the road. They're still on a back-to-back, and they probably shouldn't cover. But I like James Harden and Russell Westbrook to teach these rookies a lesson. You know, they like obviously these rookies they don't know when they have to lose. They don't know when to roll over. They just play the game, and when they're in the game, they're gonna give you big minutes. They're gonna give you energy. But when they're not in the game, they're gonna be because they're kids. When they're not in the game, they're gonna be discouraged, and I think Houston tonight is gonna try to eat their heart out. If they can't cover, at least it'll go over, so you'll have a balance of funds here, minus the juice, which your bookie is probably going to be taking from you. But yeah, I'm giving you guys the minus 5.5 for Houston and over 230 in that game. Next, we got the Bucks versus the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is still on the suspension list, serving a 2-game suspension for his little brawl with Joel Embiid. Give me the 7.5 for the Bucks to cover, keep on rolling. I don't know about that over. I think it's a lot of points. I think the Bucks are going to be able to sustain them, maybe slow them down from scoring. Cat is responsible for about 30 points a game. So I don't see how this game goes over two. You know what? Give me the under 229. I'll live with it. Timberwolves are over team, but I'll live with the results off the under, and I'll take my chances here. Next we got the Sixers and the Suns. Sixers are also dealing with suspension. Joel Embiid, for his brawl with Cat, and they're currently a 1-point favorite over the Phoenix Suns. I think that spread should be a little bit higher for Philly, but it's justifiable because the Suns cover about every spread that you put in front of them. So this is basically trying to scare you away from betting on the Suns. I think the Suns win tonight, to be honest. And I'm going to give you guys the Sun plus 1.0. It's basically a pick 'em, but I like the Suns to win tonight. And as props, if you want, you could go ahead and bet on everything that has to do with Ben Simmons. So for him to get his points, for him to get his rebounds, for him to get his assists, I don't see anything stopping him from doing that tonight, and that's going to be an official play. Next, we got the Portland Trailblazers versus the Golden State Warriors. Now, it seems to me like the Golden State Warriors are feigning injuries. I might be wrong. I might be crazy. But I mean, all of a sudden, Draymond Green has an injured finger that's going to keep him out for weeks. All of a sudden, what's his name? Freaking D'Angelo Russell is out with an ankle injury. I swear I seen this guy walking to fans, kids on the sideline after the game and signing autographs after they lost to Charlotte, signing autographs and all that. But all of a sudden, after the game, these guys are injured where they tweaked this and they tweaked that and they have fractures going to be out. Give me Portland to cover that spread. If Portland doesn't cover the spread, do not bet on them until next year, January. I'm serious. If I bet on Portland again, fade it. You know what I mean? If Portland can't cover this 11.5 in a revenge game against Golden State, who always whips them in every playoff series, in every time they do battle. Damian Lillard and these boys do battle with Golden State every time. This is a max bet. If they can't, anyways, I'm not gonna max bet it because Portland might fuck around and lose your money. But I'm gonna bet on Portland in this game, and I would love to put the under, and I will. And that's basically it for me for today. So we're gonna go over this board again, and I'm gonna give you the Bookie Bullies rundown. But one more time, I'd like you guys to go ahead and smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell in that area right there, and you're gonna be kept posted whenever I post these videos. So, gonna give you guys the Bookie Bullies rundown, and here it goes. Starting from the top, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Boston Bruins under 6.0. giving you guys the Boston Bruins money line, giving you guys the Nashville Predators minus 1.5, giving you the Arizona Coyotes under 5.5, Dallas Cowboys in the NFL minus 6.5, giving you the total 48.5 under 48.5. The Houston Rockets versus the Memphis Grizzlies over 230. Houston Rockets to cover that 5.5 spread, giving you the Milwaukee Bucks favorite minus 7.5, giving you the under 229 in that Minnesota game, giving you the Phoenix Suns to win this game versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Upset of the night. Giving you the Portland Trailblazers minus 11.5 and the under 220.5 in that game. That's 13 plays on the night, and hopefully we cash. So that's pretty much it for me. I'll tell you like I tell you every time, best of luck to all. Please do not bet what you can't afford to lose. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you don't bet what you can't afford to lose, you be safe. You don't invest what you can't afford to lose. I'm telling you, you lose $10 today, it's fine. As long as you could afford it. You lose $100 today, it's fine. As long as you could afford it. Some guys are out here betting $1,000 on each play. As long as you could afford to lose that $1,000. Me personally, if I have $1,000, I'm not gonna put it on any of these plays. I'm gonna break down my $1,000 into a few pieces, and I'm gonna invest it incrementally every day until I make an additional amount of money. Do not bet what you can't afford to lose. Be safe, be good, and I'll see you again tomorrow.